Hey yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Captain Blue. We are back with another video. So it's a new week, new analysis, you know the vibes. So today we are going to be looking at AUDUSD H4 time frame. So make sure that you click that follow button or that subscribe button if you are interested in what the boy is cooking. So let's get it. So as you can see here, we have AUDUSD, right? AUDUSD, it was currently in a downtrend, you understand? And then from here, that's where the market broke the trend, you understand? It broke the trend, like here, you understand? That's where we broke the trend and then retested, it continued pushing to the upside, just like that. So we are expecting, since the market is pushing to the upside like this, we are expecting a push to the downside somewhere here, you understand? So let us continue with our analysis. So first thing, we are going to mark our overall high, you understand? Our overall high, it's this one, right? And then our overall low, it's this low here. That's where the market started pushing to the downside, right? And then here, that's where the market started pushing to the upside. And then here, it gave us what? A change of character, meaning the market is starting to push to the downside because of what? Because of this break of structure that we got here, you understand? Or change of character. So we can see that we have this high, but for now we are going to be interested in this one here because of what? That's where the market was ranging and then it broke the range, pushed to the downside. You understand? It broke this range to the downside and then it started ranging again, and then from there it never came back to this high, meaning for now this is our overall high. You understand? This is our overall high because the market has been pushing below this overall high. So let us continue. So since we've marked our high and our low, you understand, we are going to check where the market gave us uh, this high here. We are going to check where the market gave us what? This high here. And then from there, we can definitely see that we have the last what? The last bullish candlestick before this whole move to the downside. So that last bullish candlestick, it's going to be our what? It's going to be our supply zone. So we have to mark it and then drag it to the right. You understand? So once we drag that supply zone to the right, we can see that the market failed to test this zone here. You understand? It failed to test that zone. So, but we all know that the market doesn't turn in the middle of nowhere. We need to check what caused the market to push to the downside exactly at that level. You understand? So also, if you can take your eyes from this supply zone, this one, to this one here, you understand, to this one here, and then we mark it and then we drag it to the right. So you will see that the market did test the second supply zone and then it broke below it, which is here. It broke below this second supply zone, meaning the market respected that second supply zone. That's why the market is now pushing to the downside. You understand? So we have marked our high, our low, our supply zone, and then we got our second supply zone here. You understand? And then if you check now, we can definitely see that the market was breaking structures to the downside. It's an indication that was showing us that the market is pushing to the downside. You understand? It's an indication that was definitely showing us that the market is pushing to the downside, because it was doing what? It was breaking structures to the downside. You understand? We need to mark this break of structures. This break of structures. And then from there, we definitely have a what? From this low here, where the market gave us this low here, right? We have a what? We have a demand zone, the last bearish candlestick before the push to the upside. So that's our demand zone. And as you can see, this demand zone is still fresh, it's still valid, it was never tested. You understand? Sorry, it was never tested. So we need to mark that demand zone. You understand? After marking that demand zone, we can definitely see that the market never tested this demand zone. So we need to now point out liquidity. Where is liquidity resting? Liquidity is resting just below this demand zone. You understand? We have a lot of liquidity resting on that zone. You understand? And then, since we have marked out our liquidity, now we need to find reasons why are we looking for a push to the downside. You understand? Because here we respected uh, our supply zone, and we are still looking for a continuation move to the downside to take out this liquidity. You understand? And then from here we got a what? A change of current. This is the first high that the market broke since it was pushing in a downtrend, and then it took out this high that gave us a what? A change of character. And then just above that change of character, we had the supply zone that was tested, and then the market went accordingly. You understand? It respected this supply zone, and then the market pushed to what? To the downside. But the reason why the market started pushing to the upside, it was because, number one, there was a lot of liquidity resting just above that supply zone. You understand? There was a lot of buy side liquidity resting just above that supply zone. So after that, you understand, that's the reason why the market started, when once it got here, it never continued pushing to the downside. It went straight up to take out the what? This liquidity that was resting in this ranging phase. You understand? It was going to take out that liquidity that was created here when the market was still ranging. A lot of people took selling opportunities from this level. You understand? And then from there, it pushed after respecting this supply zone. So, but with us, we're definitely targeting the what? The major supply zone. You understand? That's where we got the entry last week. And then this week, we're still looking for a what? A continuation move to the downside to mitigate that overall supply zone. You understand? And then from there, when the market took out that supply zone, it also gave us a what? A break of structure here. You understand? It gave us a what? A break of structure there. Remember, here we got the what? Here we got a change of current. And then here we got a break of structure. You understand? And then also inside that break of structure, we had an internal break of structure. You understand? An internal break of structure, we can just write BOS. Because of what? When the market went down, it tested this demand zone. You understand? When the market went down, it tested that demand zone. And then from that demand zone, that's where the market started pushing to the upside to mitigate the what? The overall supply zone. So let's now focus on the current market. What's going to happen? What must we look for this coming week? You understand? So this coming week, we can definitely see that on Friday the market gave us a what? You see, the market was pushing in an uptrend, right? It was pushing up, it tested the supply zone, it went down here, it was pushing up, it went down, right? It created a low here and then it pushed to the upside. It never took out the low, meaning it respected this area, and then instead of taking out the highs, it took out the low, which gave us a what? Which gave us a change of character here on H4. You understand? Which gave us a what? A change of character there on the H4 time frame. You understand? So we are just going to write church there, stand for change of character. You understand? And then just above this change of character, we have a what? We have a fresh supply zone that was created on Friday. You understand? Last week Friday, we have this fresh supply zone that was created last week Friday. You understand? So just below that supply zone, we have a fair value gap here. We have an FVG. You understand? So what are we expecting right now? On the upside, we have a fresh supply zone, which is this one, an untested supply zone, and then we also have a what? An FVG here. You understand? And then the change of character, indicating that the market is now ready to continue pushing to the downside. You understand? So what are we waiting for? We are waiting for the market to open, push to the upside, mitigate this supply zone, and then from that supply zone, that's where we can continue looking for sales, and then we target the overall demand zone. You understand? Meaning our selling area is going to be this one. This is the area that we need to monitor for this week. You understand? This is the area that we need to monitor this week. So the price is 0.66136. You understand? That's where we are targeting right now. We are waiting for the market to push, take out this fair value gap, mitigate the supply zone, and then we start monitoring sales from that supply zone to this demand zone. You understand? So exactly here we are going to be expecting what? A break of structure to indicate that the market is definitely going to continue pushing to the downside. You understand? So also, if you don't understand the setup, I can definitely help you with this. If you are using trend line analysis, right? If you are using trend line analysis, you were having a what? A downtrend here, right? You were having a downtrend here, and then from there, the trend started what? Changing. You understand? The trend started changing. The market started pushing in a what? In an uptrend. This one here. You understand? This one exactly here. And you know the rules whenever it comes to trend line analysis. You always enter on the what? On the third touch of trend line, and then you continue looking for buys from there. You understand? So this is what you should be looking at whenever you are using trend line analysis. So, but with us smart money concept traders, we are looking at the what? A selling opportunity on that untested supply zone. You understand? So make sure that you monitor this setup for this week. Make sure that you give the market patience, wait for confirmation on the supply zone, and then that's where you can start looking for selling opportunities. So we have reached the end of today's session. Make sure that you click that like button, comment, and share the video with your loved ones, and then don't forget to subscribe. So let's see each other on the next video. Take care, guys.